this was a great individual. This was a hero, and they took that responsibility seriously, and I'm very proud of the movie they made.
What would you say to comments like Michael Moore's?
Pretty much the last thing I want to say about this individual, because he's already gotten too much airtime, is it just feels like somebody who's desperate to try to be relevant again because he's staring at a dead career. As far as I'm concerned, his career is a really good confirmed kill.
Okay.
One thing, if I may say, Don, the
that
movie
caught everybody off guard, even the guys here in the studio.
Well, he left them speechless on CNN, and right on, Debbie Lee, founder of America's Mighty Warriors and mother of U.S. Navy SEAL Marc Allen Lee, who was the first SEAL killed in Operation Iraqi Freedom, joins us. Hello, Debbie.
Hey, how are you guys doing today?
Great. It's always great to talk to you. When you hear or see the tweets put out by, not just, I wish it was just the buffoon that we've already mentioned here, but it's been others that have criticized this movie as propaganda and neocon dreams and, you know, dangerous propaganda. I mean, what are you thinking when you're hearing all this?
I'll tell you what, it just infuriates me when I hear this uneducated talk and Michael Moore's comments about them being cowards. That's the only thing he knows. That's his character, so he recognizes what a coward is, and he just wants to throw that out there. He has no idea what courage is. I've got more courage in my little pinky than he will ever have, and then to dishonor our men and women who serve in the military and tell them that they're cowards. He is, we need to educate that man. That's exactly what we need to do. How about Michael Moore, you come with me just for a day. We'll go down to the SEAL base and we'll put you just through the training, not the reality of combat. We'll just put you through training and see if your opinion of these guys is a little different. These men and women willing to sacrifice their lives for you and for me. My son gave his life so Michael Moore could have that freedom to be able to say what he says. And I'm proud of all of our men and women who serve, that give us the freedoms that we wake up and enjoy every day. But when you start dishonoring and attacking our veterans and saying that they're cowards, bring it, buddy. I'll challenge you any day. And it's disgusting.
Do you? If he's watching and he wants to get in touch with you and take you up on going down to SEAL camp training camp for a day, you could arrange that?
I could arrange that. I could make that happen in a heartbeat, and I would be glad to do that and bring him down there. I'm sure he would have an entirely different opinion of them when he's done with the day.
Let me ask you, do you think, Michael Moore aside, just overall the reaction from the left here, do you think that they're frightened at the overwhelming response to this movie?
Yeah, I definitely think it's, one of those reflex, they're running scared. They see the impact that it's had. They see the majority of Americans who support this movie, and by doing that, they're showing how much they love our troops. It's not just Chris Kyle. Chris became like a son to me. I was so stinking close to him. And, it felt like losing a second kid when he was tragically murdered. But I know that if he were here today, his comments about the movie would be, this is not about me. This is about all of our veterans. This is their story. This is their family's story. This is not just fallen hero Mark Lee's story. This is not just Ryan Jobe, that was tragically died in complications from surgery. This is every one of our fallen. This is every one of our veterans who served, no matter what conflict. And it's about their families, and then the need to continue to support them when they come home. We have been at war over a decade, and it's just the needs physically, emotionally. It's overwhelming, and we have got to step up to the plate. That's what Chris was doing. Chris's motto was to serve those who served us, and he was living that. Mark's last letter home talks about, to my family and friends, do me a favor, pass on the kindness, the love, the precious gift of human life. And I can tell you, it was the most devastating news I've ever received when we were informed that my son had been killed. And I had no choice, that news that was given to me, but I did have a choice how I responded. And my choice was to put on Mark's boots, to pick up his weapon and stay in the fight for our men and women who serve, for their families, for the families of the fallen. And that's what we do at America's Mighty Warriors. And, I don't know, Steve, if you've seen the movie yet, but totally went Hollywood on Marc. That's really not who Marc was. Yes, he did get shot in the mouth. Yes, that represented his funeral, but he was a much stronger personality, a much stronger leader. He believed in what he was doing, and they take his last letter home and read the first paragraph of an entire amazing letter, and by doing that, it takes it out of context, and you miss the whole purpose of Marc's letter. And so I would encourage your listeners to go to our website and read that whole letter.
AmericasMightyWarriors.org. I always tell everyone to go there, and folks, check it out. And Debbie, always great to talk to you. Thank you so much.
You bet. Thanks, Steve.
Take care.
Have a great day.
You too. All right, folks. Susan Ferriccio's next. Don't go away.